Hello everyone, and welcome back to Tropico. Alright, so that first attempt did not go so well, but there's really nothing for it but to try again, isn't there? Failure is an opportunity to learn from our mistakes, and I believe my foremost mistake was simply underestimating what it meant that I was playing Tropico on hard mode. I foolishly expected things to go relatively easily. That having been said, I feel that I didn't really lose by all that much, even in my death spiral right at the end. I was constantly fluctuating back to negative $10,000, which tells me that I might have even been able to salvage it had I not been so caught off guard by the fact that I was losing it all. So, first thing, I am not going to be building a library unless they require me to. The technologies that I had access to really didn't do a lot for me. And straight out the gate, I appear to be experiencing freezing. That's not exactly a promising sign.
I have new instructions. I mean, suggestions.
And I'm not going to be sitting around and listening to every bit of dialogue because, well, I assume that anybody watching this has probably watched the first one and already heard it. Although anybody watching this is probably also wondering, is this really worth my time if it's going to be freezing every couple of seconds? Honestly thought my computer was better than this, and would be surprised to have to upgrade so soon just to meet the demands of Tropico. So yes, another thing I may have done wrong is went too hard on keeping my people happy during a time period where that really doesn't matter. It's not like I have to win any elections in this time period. Also possible that,
Your distillery seems to be working. Quick tip, Governor. It's best not to sample your own tipple, if you get my meaning.
it's also possible that I overestimated how much I had learned from previous Tropico games was transferable to this one. Maybe they leaned a little more into the oppressive dictator angle and made that more prudent to move. I don't know. I'm still going to try building up good infrastructure, good housing, schooling, and whatnot. But more so in later areas. It would be very embarrassing if I failed this mission twice.
It's my job to fully exploit these.
Imagine my joy at being back.
You're doing splendidly, Governor.
And nothing like gold mines to get that cash flow going. Alright, shift build.
Governor, the people have a request. For safety reasons, it is a secret request.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as governor or begin a new career in manual labor.
I suppose the library was a requirement. That having been said, we can minimize its cost to us. Ah, yes. Rum. Are there any useful minerals on this island? No, it's just sand. Now this, on the other hand... There we go. Get a little bit of extra cash flow going early. See, the distillery is empty and stuck. I believe I may want more sugar plantations. Keep everything running smoothly. Get him all the rum he wants. Complete trade routes more quickly. Especially since they seem to like giving me trade routes that give me an extra 20% money for rum. Ah, and the pirate attacks have begun already. Now I think the palace, will the palace depend on that? I'm actually not sure. I hope so. That having been said, I think I'd better set up some defenses elsewhere before it becomes an issue. Now, my problem here is I don't really know how profitable this island is. Like, are coconuts worth a lot? So as to be really worth defending. Alright, let's try closing Chrome. That tends to be a pretty big resource hog. How's this fight going? We will lose this battle. Alright, so I do need to build defenses. And just like that, it flips from we will lose to we will win. Damn, pirates, why must you be so widely beloved? Interesting that there are only 8 homeless citizens. I haven't built any housing. Good, the pirates are attacking, but they have not yet arrived. Of course, my people have also not yet arrived, so...
Did I forget something?
Where are you? Ah, good, you're on your way. Unfortunately, we are going to lose this mine in the meantime. Rebuild it. The enemy seems to have the upper hand. Let's hire a foreign worker.
Our revolution is as yet only...
Something that I never mentioned you could do last time around is just hire people. We'll let people work here, but we're not going to pay them very much. Aha! No one works here. Budget $5.
Governor, I have success.
Why are you wasting your... The Crown's advisors commissioned an inv...
We will lose this battle. That's unfortunate. Rebuild. Quick build.
Can I help you?
Where are you? On your way.
Governor, the people
Slowly.
have a request. But for safety reasons,
Now, I don't want to build over the fishing spots this time, so let's double check where those are. Alright. So, right around here should be fine. There we go. Alright, looks like it has to be this way. Huh. Got you. I don't care about the library. Oh good, a second soldier. And now these pirates are dealt with. Good. Let's get on that tavern. There's a tavern around here already. Does not appear to be. So no overlap from building a tavern around here. And honestly, right in my own backyard feels like a good spot for that logging. And no, turning off Chrome did not completely get me past the freezing. How are my profits? I am losing money on the coconut harvester. That's not good. Is there a bit of ranching I can do out here? I don't remember if we did any. I think we did. We're not ranching. Plantation. Cocoa. Tobacco. Coffee. This was a mistake. Because as unprofitable as it may be, I will probably be wanting to build more coconut harvesters later. Alright. Mostly we just need more citizens now.
Well, you did the right thing, which is whatever the crown's...
Honestly, I have to wonder if the clear signs that logging has already taken place here is supposed to be a little hint. Hey, build a logging camp here. Ah, there we go. That's a homeless citizen count that makes a little more sense. Of course, since I haven't taken the tech that made housing free, I have to wonder if maybe it wouldn't pay off a little if you build them a little housing. Where are you this time? Oh, haha, you fool.
So, it seems that we are unable to find gold. The Crown isn't angry, Governor. The Crown is merely disappointed.
Build a Teamster's office. Huh. Almost felt like a little bit of a trick here. No, I don't want to abandon this mission. Doing what this guy says is actually kind of useful to me. And I haven't even said, where do I want a Teamster's office? I've already got 3 of them in places where I
suppose
feel
that we
it's...
should do something with all that spare wood, don't you think?
lumber time. How profitable are you? You are not. I suppose it'll probably become profitable when I...
More,
complete
Governor,
that.
more. Always more.
Really? No rum trade route. Alright, I guess it'll be sugar this time. Can I repair this? Ah, now they're attacking me directly. Now, as I recall, there might have been... Well, hold on. Have I got unemployed people? No. I was thinking about the potential mines up there, but I can't even staff the buildings I have now, there's no point.
Viva la revolution! Together,
Speaking
Governor
of whom,
Chu.
there we go. Thank you. I was just wondering about the housing situation. Okay, so it looks like these do make me money. If I charge people to live here in the first place. So I am going to want more of those. You are probably going to be the backbone of my economy. Like the idea of you living well. Still no income from the coconut harvesters. That's disappointing. How about you? Very disappointing.
Governor, the people have a request. But for safety reasons, it is a secret request.
Ah. Okay, there we go. Gold smuggle and rescue. I guess the place that might most need a Teamster's office is probably up here. Yes, liking the housing situation. I should build another over here and protect this place. Uh-oh. Bad timing. Help, come quick. I suppose I'll probably be throwing money at the problem for a little while. Oh. That. That's not good. If more people could come here and become soldiers, that would be very helpful. Ah, they're leaving. That's also very helpful. Go get your butts kicked on the main island. Where are you going? Main Island? Thank you.
Good job, old chum. That wharf is practically...
Ahoy, Governor! Or is it a vast? There is still so much to learn about piracy. I mean, undocumented trade.
Really? You're not defending the library? I mean, it's not like I really wanted the library, but still. The defensive radius of these is not nearly as much as I might have hoped. I mean, is it just this one now? Good, good. We're exporting planks. Could be that I'm greatly misinterpreting the meaning of production value. What are you up to now? Don't need that. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, that's terrible.
Didn't think.
Governor, you mine gold for the god.
Oh, savior of my unworthy life, let me prove my value. Penultimo is sneaky. Penultimo is clever. And Penultimo knows which side his bread is buttered.
That's going to be a little bit inconvenient for a little while. Come on. Really? You're not going to defend that? That's annoying. Good build. There we go. That's them taken care of at least. Now they're off somewhere else, so... No. You build this. Quick build. I'm not going to leave it to chance this time. Oh, we lost that at some point. Oh boy, that might have been a little bit too slow. Please get workers quickly. Might have been a mistake to do that. Okay. That'll probably be fine. Wow. Really surprised the fights are going so poorly. There appears to be some sort of mechanic here that I'm not getting. Like, seriously, how do these things get repaired? Building is broken. Okay. Everything looks alright over here. Good. Looks like that pirate situation has been taken care of. And this one's going to be. Great. Need to run that gold nuts trade route. Or no special extra profit. Not gonna
Governor,
turn
the
down
people
some
have a request.
nicely
For
priced
safety
fish.
reasons, it is a secret. Our revolution is as yet only marginally
Newspaper. Winning wars the stupid way. Okay, good. Just the two. What are you? Are you turning a profit? Okay, so the production value is definitely the real question there. How are you doing? From... Feels like we could do with more logs. Wait. No unemployed citizens. Do not want to stretch any thinner.
Our revolution is as yet
More revolution and more people in general. A good way to go. And the pirate problem is taken care of, at least for the moment. Wow, a lot of people want to live over here. Okay, so that's making a bit of money. And that's making a tiny bit of money. Not enough to make me really want to build more. Everything going well? Slow enough. Uh-oh. Why do you have the upper hand? What's the problem? Very frustrating. Yeah, I really don't need to be... Do I just need more
I'm
soldiers?
glad you're exporting goods, Governor, but I've been watching the dock workers. Good work, Governor. The palm tree...
Sell rum for more.
I ask myself, Governor, do the ends justify being mean? Before it
Sure. Why not? Say, how do profits compare here? 470 last month? Looks like the gold nut might be a tiny bit more profitable? Hard to tell. Okay. We're going to need a fort sooner or later. Okay, that's looking better.
Viva la revolution!
Yes, more of you, thank you. Alright, everything going well there. I really don't seem to understand what it takes to win these fights. Wow, we will lose this battle. Why? Wow. Defends a really big area. Come on. Alright. Okay, so I guess that's not gonna happen. Yeah, I'll just wait for that to get destroyed and then build the fort. Unless I built it here. Yeah, that looks like it would defend both entrances quite well. Just hope it doesn't end up costing me too much. This is fine. Oh, 7 unemployed citizens.
I've been chatting with the king, and we agree you're doing well. Making money.
Well, I think I know the best place for a theater. Do-do. 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 Come on. I have a Jane now. Hello and welcome. Perfect place for a theater is, of course, immediately next to my mansion. There we go. Those pirates are screwed. That guard tower may also be screwed. Oh, Presidente.
Where is Penultimo hiding, huh?
Visit the theater. Sort of seems like we might have these little hiccups every time
To destiny.
we try something new. I'll be wanting this guard tower back. And I suspect that's my pirate problems at an end. At least for the main island. This freezing is so disappointing.
Governor, I am shot. Oh,
Penultimo is a national. We are prepared for invasion.
oh, Governor, you look so pretty today. Oh, sorry, I have been bleeding a little.
Alright, time to secure a little food happiness. Wow. And a little more food variety will do us some good. Now, corn is what we already have. So... banana? pineapple. Banana? Moderate. Really wish I knew if crocodiles was considered a food. Oh, nothing for it but to experiment.
Well, you did the right thing, which it...
Let's grow some bananas. And let's not neglect the possibility that there are mines to be concerned with. Oops. There we go. Good. Don't think that ruined anything. Crown is not offering me anything good. I've let these islands go decaffeinated for too long. Yeah, the gold nuts are more profitable. Oh, wow. Looks like the fort is sending people out this way. A better defense than I imagined.
More, Governor, more. Always more.
Coal, we can do that. And sugar. Wait. Okay. Alright, this defense is going well enough. Or not. Oh, at least they're sending another. Yikes. Okay, good. Enough. Okay, what is this ranching? Cattle? Not even a good spot for it. Of course, this is not a good spot for anything else either. Not sure why I can't build a plantation there. Guess this is going fine. Yes, corn. Alright, that's fine. Oh, no, I probably don't want that. Nope. Alright, everything's still going fine. The food happiness isn't rising nearly as fast as I would hope. If at all.
Viva la revolución!
Would be really disappointing if I lost for inability to make my people happy. You are making bananas. Wow, food happiness actually just went down a notch. I am, really not doing that well. Let's check out that crocodile ranch, see if that's, what that's giving me. You are producing leather, not food. Can I ranch anything over here? I could make pigs. I think I tried this last time and ran into the same problem. I don't think I could get a road to there.
Corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have to pay a bribe to find out how much to pay.
Oh, food. Happiness went back up a notch. Better than nothing. Who knows, maybe just having beef is the solution. People love beef, right? Actually, I probably shouldn't have done that, since I guess I'm not overly sold on crocodile anyway. And cows also make hides. Damn. One will do. Good. A desperately needed completed trade route? Um... I guess that wasn't a crown trade route. Come on, game, you're making me nervous. How could it not have been a crown trade route anyway? Basically the only people I'm trading with. Do you perhaps sense my desperation?
Our revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continued support,
Oh wow. Well, that stinks.
corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have...
Come on. At least the corn is going quickly. Great way to get more immigrants. Just import them. it needs to be an import trade route. That's... Really hope I don't lose because I didn't read that properly. Are there no import trade routes from the crown? Okay. Buying iron at normal price. That's actually a pretty good deal. My goodness, can you imagine how bad that would be if I lost because I just didn't read the mission properly? Oh, goodness.
I must say I'm glad.
Now you can give me a new crown mission any day now. Because this food happiness is increasing.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like...
Alright, leather. Sign contracts. No, rum? No, rum. Sign contract. Wow. You know, you got the upper hand on my Porsche. Where can I grow more sugar? Good, 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 good.
Well, you did the right.
Viva la revolución! Together.
Food happiness up to 49. Am I making pineapple? I think I'm making pineapple. Pineapple, yes. Just the idea of trying to build any farther out on this island makes me nervous now. On. And I'm going to say the fact that has held out this long while I was neglecting it is pretty impressive.
Corruption is so rife, Governor, that we have...
More, Governor, more.
Make sure I don't do something stupid. Export trader, okay. Rum? Rum. Wait, what? I guess we're all tied up for that. And food happiness has declined again. Come on. And when they say hard, they are not kidding.
I must say I'm glad to be still working.
Wow, we just cannot go very long without being attacked by pirates, can we? Yeah, it's actually gold that this place is short on. Wait, does it run out? Nope, looks like there's still gold here. That's good. Ah, food happiness up to 51. Good,
Our
good.
revolution is as yet only marginally glorious, but with your continuous...
Not sure why it jumped from 49 to 51,
It's nice
but
to have choices.
it's a
isn't it?
relief.
Choices like
Export trigger. Alright. Plum.
well, you did the right thing.
Very good, very, very good. We are no longer at urgent risk of losing just because I ran out of time. Llamas probably produce. I'm pretty sure they actually produce wool. Hopefully, more groceries is the answer.
Governor, the people have a
Can I do more fishing, maybe? Yeah, that just feels hopeless. I'm trying to maintain that. What makes me nervous about the idea of putting a fisherman's wharf here is this is where the pirates keep coming from.
More, Governor, more.
Rum. Maybe a logistics problem? Not getting around enough. Building a Teamster's office. Ah, crap.
I must say I'm glad to...
May the Wellerman come, bring us sugar and tea and rum. Costs 84 a month. Might really be worthwhile to just build another fort. If I'm going to do that, I think I'll do it over here. Oh, hey. While I wasn't looking, food happiness hit 54. We might actually win this at any moment. Well, win this stage. At which point I feel we'll be well set up for the next part.
It's nice to have choices, isn't it? Choices like continue as
tannery.
governor.
Yeah, we're fine. We're good to build a tannery. Building a few different sources of hides, as we are. Maybe a source of food we can import that might make our people happier. Shellfish, that's something we don't have. At least as far as I can tell, we don't have shellfish.
Viva la revolución! Together, go... It is time.
There we go.
Rather shout revolution from the rooftops today. We demand, politely, to be free.
All right, back to this stage. And we are noticeably more profitable than we were last time around, so hopefully it won't be a complete disaster. So, we turn to you, my governor, and ask, will you declare independence from the crown if you think you have enough support to throw off the shackles of servitude and claim your place in the books of history? Honestly, I think we do.
Something does not feel quite right, Governor. I have a powerful desire to call you Presidente.
Yes, that sounds good. And while it is only fair that the crown receives all our exports, as we are their colony, perhaps it would make a change if we weren't governed with an iron fist. I can't help but notice that the will of the people is leaning in, shall we say, a more independent direction. Alright, we've got loads of revolutionaries. Their approval is just a tiny bit low. Fulfill demands from the revolutionaries, increases the revolutionary standing, and by that, the approval of the people.
My governor, the people are filled with bile. Their hate of the crown is making them sick. Or perhaps it is the rum.
Okay, so I can't help but notice that the mission requirement at this stage is have a fort, which I now have 2, and the reward will be 5 revolutionaries standing. So, win almost instantly? We must defend ourselves, Governor. If the people are to support you, they must be sure of their own safety. Build the people a mighty fort, Governor, and in time, perhaps, history will report that you fought mightily for the people. Because history has terrible grammar. I'm not sure I understand. Maybe she's implying I fought mightily against the people? Adjacent to the people? I don't know.
The people are very happy with their fort, governor, and hope they never have to use it. For war, that is. We already stole the rum there.
But the people know that conflict is inevitable, and they put their trust in you, Governor, as they dream of independence, or must they put their trust in the rum, as they drink for insensibility?
The people of Tropico love you almost as much as I do, Governor. We have such exquisite taste.
But we do not understand why we still take orders from the crown when we have the best possible leader in all the world right here. And on a completely unrelated note, as I was idly scribbling with my quill and found I had inadvertently drafted this Declaration of Independence. Perhaps you might sign it, Governor. Quite the thing to claim to have done by accident. Okay, so declare independence and pay the crown $15,000, or declare independence and prepare for war. You know, given the standard they presented me with was 1 fort and I have 2, I could probably actually win this war fairly handily. But spending a little money just seems so much easier. Sometimes
Excellent. I knew you had a good head on your shoulders.
spending a little
And
money
would want to keep it
is
that.
winning. I'll take this money to the treasury and inform them that we've ditched another of our backwaters. There won't be any further trouble, I assure you. Honestly, these islands aren't really worth the cost of an invasion. Little pip. Honestly, I'm kind of in agreement. Invasions are expensive. Although, by the standards of the time, England is a superpower.
Governor, you did it. Alas, let us savor the sweet taste.
Freedom tastes like coconuts. Congratulations, Presidente. We trust you to guide us now. We know that you will be fair and just, and that you will never use your power for your own profit or advantage. The people sing in the streets that you will be the fairest Presidente of them all. Well, you know.
Of freedom. It tastes a bit like coconut.
In a way.
And so, the story is told. That is how we met, Presidente. The most important time of my life. I still have the assassin's bullets, you know. I keep them close to my heart. Who would imagine that such a story would be only a
probably
minor
remove
chapter in
those.
somebody's life? But you, most celebrated Presidente, your life has seen adventure enough for 100 normal people. 1,000! But those are stories for another day. Now old Penultimo is tired. Old Penultimo will sleep and dream of your past glories, my Presidente. You have done it, Presidente. Victory is ours. I mean, victory is yours.
Oh, good, an achievement. Nobody doubted that you would succeed, Presidente. Least of all your loyal Penultimo, but seeing you scale the dizzy heights of this accomplishment is enough to make me swoon. If only this were a game, I wish for some kind of endless mode, that you could go on and on forever, but alas, this is merely real life. I love this game. Ah, and that unlocked 4 new missions. Speakeasy. Speakeasy tells the thrilling crime story of smuggling rum, or the broker during times of prohibition, and dealing with master criminals. While the Allies want El Presidente to set up a system of crime and punishment, and to catch their public enemy number 1, the Kingpin. Better read than dead. History books may not recall this, but this story is about a time when Tropico communists struggled against the global communists for purity of political vision and the creation of the reddest Tropico. Interesting. What started as a race for a golden ticket to Wizard Wonkmeister's chocolate factory turned into the adventure of Tropico's rise to become a sugary paradise, and the world-leading confectionery exporter providing chocolate with special ingredients to everyone around the world. And discover the secret at Barren Island of El Presidente's most audacious adventure, aided by young buccaneering bibliophile Rodrigo Rodriguez and Penultimo's pioneering pirate stories. He sets out raiding and looting the Seven Seas to turn this arid speck of land into a prosperous pirate kingdom. Arr! Notice the eras listing is colonial, World War and Cold War, Cold War and Modern, and Colonial and World War. Well, and I don't know that I have time to complete another map in its entirety, but I think we can do a victory lap in getting it started. Let's deal with American Prohibition. Presumably by brewing a lot of rum. Soon may the Wellerman comes, bring us sugar and tea and rum. Did you know you don't need to make everyone happy to be a successful ruler?
Do you remember, Presidente? That time between world wars when the Allies nearly declared war on us. How we laughed. Smuggling rum for a master criminal was no more than a hobby, really. For even the most masterful of master criminals is small fry to you. But bad luck knows no etiquette, and we soon discovered that he was #1 on the Allies' wanted list. So began our crash course in crime and punishment.
Ah. Bit more well established from the start here, are we?
Time is precious, Presidente. Especially your time, as you are the busy leader of a nation and not just a child playing in a sandbox.
Are you getting personal with me, Penultimo? As your ever subservient assistant, I took the freedom to prepare a humble draft of the Tropican Constitution to save you some of your precious time. You still need to sign it, though. Maybe between the second breakfast and your pre-brunch nap? No pressure. Ah, now here's a pretty cool aspect of Tropico. The Constitution. Seems that Penultimo has already made the choices for us, but we can revise them. So, all citizens vote, wealthy citizens vote, or open ballot elections. Open ballot elections. Employees of governmental buildings vote for El Presidente regardless of their approval. Those with approval below 45% might turn rebel, with a chance of this increased by 10. Ah. So, this means that we'd be keeping an eye on how people are voting. Well, I'm pretty sure I've made my policy clear. Armed forces. Pacifist state. Seems a bit far to go. Militia. Soldiers require no education. In case of military conflicts, each barrack will provide 1 militia squad. Or professional soldiers. Soldiers are required to have at least a high school education. Damage of squads increased by 10%. Military standing is increased by 10. Honestly, so long as I can give a high school education. Why wouldn't I want professional soldiers?
Presidente, my client, a successful and exceedingly legitimate businessman, wants us to be friends.
Yes, I'm sure Penultimo does love me, but doesn't mean his compliments can't be a little bit backhanded. Our journey of friendship starts small, but ends with us sitting together on a huge pile of money, staring into the sunset. We can hold hands, your choice. And there's zero risk. I already have paperwork that proves how legitimate and successful this deal turns out to be. Trust me, I'd never lie to a friend. Ah, sugar plantations. I think I know where this is going. I kind of like this guy. Plantations. Okay. I had a sugar plantation right across from my house. Maybe not biggest sugar plantation. But given the land quality around here, I feel like I can't turn this down. Could maybe fit 2 in there, but it doesn't really seem worthwhile. Oh wait,
Atomic bombs. Fact?
that was corn.
Scientists say, we don't understand the physics. Palace says, try harder.
Corn plantation there would be fine. Oh, plenty of places to build sugar plantation now that I'm actually looking at the right map mode. Honestly, I don't think anyone could ever ask for a bigger farm than Penultimo. Ah.
Good day to you, Presidente. I wonder if you could help me with a little problem. Oh, no, nothing like that. Though it does sting when I cough.
Master criminal, known only as the Big Enchilada, is hiding out on one of your islands. He was a thorn in our side in the last war. We're keen to lock him up. Any help you can offer would be appreciated, starting with certain surveillance facilities. 3 watchtowers, okay. Watchtowers. Not guard towers, watchtowers. What does this do for me exactly? Engages enemy squad during military conflicts and has the chance to discover hidden rules of passers-by. Decreases liberty around. Huh. So is this just like an upgraded version of the guard tower? Well, I think I'll want these distributed a little bit. And I do already have a guard tower.
They call me the broker. I guess I had another name once. But you know what names are good for? They're good for getting you arrested, Presidente. Well, that's not my game. My game would be business. Which business? Hey, what have you got?
Let's talk realpolitik, Presidente. And by that, I mean how we make money before your people rise up and depose you. We're not. But let's be honest, we're here to fill our Swiss bank accounts. And in the best case scenario, also not get caught. Not that the deals I'll be offering are in any way dubious. It'll usually be obvious just how illegal they were.
Would any of these be of interest to you? It's all strictly above board, of course.
Maybe later. Probably want to play nice with the allies, all things considered. But we've already got a demand from the allies.
My client has a strong interest in rum, Presidente. Or an interest in strong rum. Either way, you've the means to make a product.
We get sugar from sugarcane, then sugar becomes rum. Rum turns into money, and money makes us all happy. Presidente, that's what scientists call the rum cycle. From sugarcane to happiness in 4 easy steps. Honestly, so far he's just giving nice suggestions on how to make a little money. You live way too close to me. Yeah, no one's asking for rum. What a shame.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried away.
Well, on with the war effort. You can't make omelets without breaking eggs, and you can't make sausages without grinding meat. It's a messy business, war.
Glad you can help, Presidente. Bloody frustrating, this enchilada chap. Master of disguise, you know. Could be anyone.
There's pressure on me to find him, though. I bet you know pressure, Presidente. Nasty stuff. So let's find this blighter and extradite him from your beautiful lands before he can cause a stink. First step to crack down on crime. Our man's a criminal, so it stands to reason we should lock them all up. Police station and a prison. Well, before we do that, let's secure a little more profit. And in my experience, there's no better way to do that than with mines. Of course, the broker is also helping us out with that, so I don't think our profits were actually in any huge risk, but, no sense in not exploiting our beautiful island's natural resources, right? Ooh, especially when those resources include gold. A wise man once said, I love gold. Alright, now that we've got that, now let's worry about a police station. So I am wondering a little bit about is this land good for planting? Oh. Yeah, that figures. Not in a way I feel we need to worry about. Where do I find the police station? And let the prison serve as a warning to all of you. And food resources wouldn't do to be poor on food. Honestly, just the positioning of that beach right there makes me think that they have some sort of plan for it. That having been said, might that plan be fishing? Ooh, maybe. Let's operate on that assumption for now. Because that is a nice fishing spot.
Presidente, I am inspired. I have solved the problem of capitalism.
Oh wait, my shoelace is untied. There, fixed. I wouldn't want to trip and fall on my face. What was I saying? No, it's gone. Never mind. While I'm here, perhaps you could help with a small task. I guess the problem of capitalism will have to go unsolved. But, groceries. That's something I can do. Honestly, I love the communists here. Mostly just make sure that you're taking care of the basic needs of your people. You know, in case you occasionally forget. You know, maybe you're underbuilding groceries or entertainment. That guy will come by and be like, hey, why don't you do that? Ah. To unlock new topics for our constitution. That sounds like a great idea, honestly. Speed up time a little.
Presidente, you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Stay still, Wolfgang! Do not move!
Actually, I do, and I think he'd thank me for it. I will come to your rescue, Presidente, and supply a fascinating task. As usual, the Fatherland will be most grateful for your participation. Have embassy? Invite access to embassy. As much as I am not a fan of the Axis, I'm not about to tell them no. Of course, that means I'm probably going to need another one of those in pretty short order.
Exports, Prez. Who doesn't love exports? Goods leaving port, money coming back.
Oh, exports too. I know you're very proud of your exports, Presidente. And so you should be. A country that isn't exporting is doing something wrong. Let's do something right and export things that certain people I happen to have met under a bridge last night happen to need, am I right? Okay. Oh, and this is rewarding me with Swiss bank money. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. S dollars.
The task is done? You ask how much you are to be paid? A questioning intellect is to be respected, Presidente.
Oh, uncovering hidden roles, I'm pretty sure is part of this mission over here, so let's do that. Thank you, Nazis. Yeah, we're gonna want another embassy. Oh, there it is. Cannot have it right across from my house. You have it right next to my house, but I kind of don't like the way that looks. So let's put it here. That's a good place for it. Now, exporting steel, I suspect, is going to require something in the industry. Steel mill. And also probably iron mines. Do I have iron mines? I don't think I have iron mines yet. That's iron over there. Looks like in order to fulfill this mission, my best bet is over here. Boy, but I am spending a lot of money. Ah, well, it'll be a good investment. It'll definitely pay off in the long run. Not that I have enough unemployed citizens to work all this right now. That helps. What are my builders up to at the moment? And please tell me I haven't casually, rapidly spent myself into a hole so soon. You are working on the rum distillery. Okay. That's a good bit of money. I guess the workers have gone home for the night. I don't know, it's interesting that I'm seeing this not fully done. I think they're using cars. I don't think that was a thing during the previous era. So we have the Teamsters and we have parking decks. And the rum distillery is done. That should help take care of things a little bit.
Do not panic, Presidente, but I bring news of a threat so unthinkable, I cannot even tell you what it is.
Oh my goodness. So this is my military advisor. And he assures me that we are in danger. Just can't tell me how.
Need your help, Presidente. It's all gone pear-shaped, and we need a steady hand on the tiller.
Oh, sure.
Good news,
I'll just try to
Presidente.
work on that.
My accountant confirms that we're getting friendlier all the time.
Let's get to business. I know a group of freelance distribution experts. They help move product, but before they do, they like to test a sample. If we set this up right, we'll have a trade route all the way to the thirsty USA and into the hands of my client himself. Are you working with the guy we're after? Okay, I need a pirate cove. I'm gonna export rum. Well, pirate cove is a bit low priority. There we go. Got another mine established. There we go. There's something we can make. Alright, those profits can start rolling in any second now. Any second now. Okay. Alright, now that those are done, that'll... Of course, we don't really have a lot of workers. Definitely overextended the amount of workers. Let's make that a little worse. Once these gold exports get going, that should help cover me a bit. Now the police station, which doesn't make me any money. Exactly the kind of thing that I was afraid of. And the prison, which also doesn't make me any money. Honestly feel like underpaying my cops. Encourage people to work elsewhere. Come on, a little bit faster. Well, we are losing money. Whatever. We live fast or we die fast. There we go. All according to plan. And underpay.
Good show. Not bad at all. Almost worthy of an Englishman, I'd say. Although, let's not get carried away. Very appreciative of the help you're giving, Presidente. I tell the chaps in the club, good sorts, those Tropicans. Just don't drink the water.
Oh dear. Doing good work with the criminal underclass. Sterling work. Now we need to keep the big enchilada bottled up on your island until we can find out who the blighter is. If you'd step up your border security, we'd be jolly grateful. Keep the rats on the ship, eh? So now I need a customs office. Oh, which comes with a blueprint for steel mill. I got an achievement, just one more term. Maybe it's for a certain amount of playtime. I could use a blueprint for a steel mill. Customs office is probably expensive, but hopefully it helps improve the profits as well.
It is a great day for our comrades. We even had cake to celebrate.
I feel like this is the kind of thing that probably fade before I can get any real use out of it. So, money. Money I can use now. And I feel like the primary problem with getting more people on my island is probably just housing. So let's build more housing, places where there are a lot of sheds. And invite the allies.
Good job there, Presidente. Thanks awfully. Hey, I'll say this about war. It keeps us busy with exciting adventures, hey?
You call them adventures. It's department policy. The rewriting of history department, specifically. Busy fellows, those revisionists. With your help, Presidente, we'll win a war one day, irrespective of the actual outcome. I mean, we're talking about World War II, so, don't worry about it. You're doing pretty well. There we go. Labor policy. A life's work. Citizens are required to start working at the age of 14 and cannot retire. Happy childhood. Default states. Early retirement lowers the retirement age by 5 years. Increases the job quality of each workplace by 5. That sounds lovely, but I don't think we're really in a position to do it, so let's go with happy childhood. Wait, we can't? Is this not what we just researched? Odd.
They call me the broker. Do any of these offers look good to you? They're all strictly legitimate.
Honestly, the relations seem to be doing fine without trying to do anything funny. Producing rum nicely. Now we're getting the iron mines up and running. Build the customs office right here. The place that makes sense for it.
Excuse me, Presidente. I have a little task that you might enjoy. It is so much fun that by doing it, you will owe me a favor.
Love the logic. Of course, that's just sort of the perpetual state of this game. Well, we could chit-chat all day, could we not? We could speak of the weather or old friends or tell tales of the past, and try to see this from my point of view. You could do what you are told, yeah? Well, not exactly in favor of working for the Nazis, but, appeasing them so they don't clobber me? Absolutely, and I, was needing to build a pirate cove anyway. Where can I build a pirate cove that wouldn't interfere? Yeah, over here would be just fine. It's fine, probably. I did just overspend a little more. I don't think we're death spiraling, as we did at the end of the last video. We are freezing. See, this is what happens when you work with Nazis.
Presidente, your aid is appreciated. With your help, we'll double our...
Concerned about foreign trade putting you out of a job? Fear not! The customs office is here to protect you by monitoring international trade.
Okay, so we can stimulate exports, reduce import taxes or special tax. No, stimulate exports is definitely what I want. Blueprints for steel mill. Anyhow, the way you're going to capture the big enchilada is we're going to make your island inhospitable for criminals, change the environment, replace indulgence with
But
justice.
once they strike it rich, all the master criminals start looking for islands. Volcanoes are especially popular. No idea why.
Personally, I'm with him. I wouldn't want to live in a volcano. Volcanoes are terrible. And now let's build that. Well, now let's wait for a little bit of money. Then build the steel mill. There we go. Ah, I see. Rolling in it now. And the steel mill will help make these even more profitable. This also looks like a great place for some apartments. Probably no need to quick build. I think these are the only buildings going on right now.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
That's fine. I will deliver an amazing speech. Acknowledge an issue. Housing happiness. Praise of action. Capitalists. Blame a superpower. Oh, man. If I blame the Axis, I'll have to do something to appease them later. No one. Promise improvement. On housing.
Tropico. Some call it the Valley of the Shadow of Despair. But to me, it is the Valley of the Shadow of my home. Our spirits cannot be broken. So rise, O Tropico, and despair no more. And what of my people? I feel your pain when your walls shudder and your roofs leak. Those of you who have roofs. But soon, roofs for all, and walls for many. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists, with thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people, and your progressive attitudes towards taxation.
Presidente, There is a flaw in our military machine. We do not have enough of the things that I want.
Damn it, Rodriguez. Alright, we can do with another Teamster's office. Oh, good. Hadn't really tried to change the camera angle so far. Glad to see that I can. And to fulfill our promise, more apartments. Good quality housing. A little surprising. I'm being nicer to them than I thought.
Rockets, the newest threat raining death from the skies. The palace assures all its citizens that no country thinks Tropico is worth sending rockets against.
Okay, looks like I do make a little bit of money from apartments. That's good. That's fine. Pretty sure that, okay, see, this says percentage of citizens that would certainly vote for you in relation to the total number of citizens eligible to vote. The actual votes cast for you on election day might be higher depending on the currently undecided citizens. So the fact that it's almost 50% means that I don't really feel like I need to worry about it that much. That having been said, more apartments. Make them happier, and fulfill my election promise.
I don't know about you, Presidente, but I woke up today with an urge to make some money.
My first thought was that we should simply buy and sell things between ourselves until we're both mysteriously richer, because that seems to work. We did that yesterday, so I have a better idea. Huh. I don't know how building a clinic will make us richer, but that is another area where we were suffering a little bit. It was medical happiness, so no argument there. Although, first we've been waiting on the... Where's the Pirate Cove? Been waiting on the Pirate Cove for a while. Pirate Cove. Wow. Okay.
Let Penultimo humbly teach you something.
Alright. It's like education is something we also are a little lacking in. Pretty sure we already have a clinic on the other end of the island, so let's build one here.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you many, many times.
But can we trust the citizens to vote correctly? I wouldn't want them to wake up on the day after the election in a state of confused regret. Perhaps we should help them. For their own good. No, I think we're good.
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently, some citizens need to be reminded just how much they love you.
Thank goodness that your opponent mysteriously failed to appear at the debate in the last days of the election. Food poisoning can be so cruel, although it doesn't usually cause concussions. Anyhow, let us enjoy that justice prevailed in the end. Nothing to worry about. Ah, yeah. I guess we needed to wait for the election in order to sign another part of the Constitution.
Presidente, I know you always keep your promises, but the citizens today can be very exacting about what counts as a fulfilled promise.
Okay. I think I'm working up toward that. Plus, we have years. It's fine. What about a school? There it is. High school. Costs 7,000. Easy come, easy go. It's fine. El Presidente will take care of everything. I think I detect a problem. The people cannot afford to live in the apartments. I should probably build some bunkhouses.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
Could I lower the cost of living in the apartments? Yes. Am I going to? No.
Our money's at work, Prez. I optioned the stock, stocked up on options, and stopped.
Religion and state. Theocracy. Religious buildings emit crime safety like police stations. Employees of religious buildings can arrest criminals. Decreases global liberty by 10 and overall terrorism rating by 5. I'm not going to do that. Atheist state. Increases the efficiency of education and research buildings by 50%. Disables religious buildings. Citizens are less likely to orient their political views toward the religious faction. Feels a little unhelpful. Freedom of religion it is. Okay, there's a wider variety of things we can loot now. Alright, I'm going to assume that the places where we still have a lot of shacks are places that they just can't afford the apartments. Where do I want another Teamster's office? Honestly, I kind of like where the ones I have are positioned. One up here would probably be good.
It has been confirmed that our beloved military mascot, Capitan Tropico, will be appearing at the Tropico Service Organization Gala. Morale ahoy!
Alright, smugglers. The only thing the smugglers are willing to export is rum. Let's import corn. Well, I don't know if I have any rich people, but if I do, I'd love to get money from them. The place is outside of El Presidente's. And I think I'll make an exception. Better than building cheaper housing around here. Uh-oh. I think I may have made a fatal error. Okay, that's a nice start. Oh, that would be good if we had cheese. Of course we can get cheese. That would probably be a complicated, involved process, though. Gold. It's to the Nazis, though. I don't really have anything better to do. Bunkhouses will solve our problems.
The task is done? You ask how much you are to be paid? A questioning intellect is to be respected, Presidente.
I was taught philosophy as a boy. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Did you know that? Then I joined the army, and now I must be very strong indeed. Okay. Let's slow down time a little bit. As time is starting to stress me out a little. And we have a copious amount of money. We have homeless. 20 homeless. Not a lot. Good, good. The bunkhouses are working. Where do we have homeless? Oh, here are some. I've seen some people playing this game joke about the cruelty of you know, building over their shacks, ejecting them like that, but honestly, just tells me that this is where they wanted to live. And bam! Now they can live there in much better accommodations. Ten homeless. All right. Must be well off or better. Okay, that won't help me. Or well off or better. Or slightly higher quality residential buildings. Okay, so flop houses are better than bunkhouses? Oh. Oh, that being the case, maybe I should have been building flop houses. I might actually replace some of these with flop houses. Especially now that I've been enlightened. And no one is homeless, so I suspect that housing happiness should shoot right up. And moving them from bunkhouses to flop houses will repeat the effect. Good, good, good. No one is homeless. Good, good, good.
Presidente, you look bored. Do you not have an underling to throw oddly shaped objects at?
Stay still, Wolfgang! Do not move!
Have a barracks near the Embassy of the Axis. You know, something tells me having a barracks is something I am going to want sooner or later. Especially now that I've got a little bit of income. There we go. Housing situation nicely upgraded. Hopefully it's enough to satisfy them within the next year and a half. That several years I had ahead of me, I've eaten most of it up. Oh, I actually make a little money off the clinic. Huh. I'm not panicking. You're panicking. Huh. I guess I make money off of... I think I might have already observed that, really. Damn it, allies, ask for something I have. Housing happiness is rising slowly. Well, unfortunately, I don't think I can fulfill this promise within the half a year I have left. Which will displease the populace. I should build another chapel. Got a church over here. I think that's like the upgraded version of a chapel. I could just build a church. Probably enough people over here to fill it. Huh. 54% support the opposition. Yeah, if I have another election anytime soon, I am actually screwed. Let's make them happier about food. Banana. Pineapple. Oh yeah, that Teamster's office I promised a little while back. Yeah, housing happiness is just stuck at 42. And honestly, I don't think there's a lot else I could do about it. I'm prepared to take a hit. Huh. It doesn't look like their happiness is really sinking. Maybe fulfilling the promise would have given me a boost. Well, let's do more to make them happy. Ranch. Huh. I was thinking might be good to fit a ranch in there, but doesn't look like it's actually good for anything. So, plantation. Banana. Pineapple. Come on, allies, work with me. I guess I'm trying to export sugar to them, but I'm using it all up on rum, so I guess the thing to do is to build more sugar plantations. Especially if I want to, you know, make friends with the Allies and not the Axis.
Presidente, your aid is appreciated. With your help, we'll...
I can make money. The standing is the problem right now. Wait. I can import gold for 10% above standard, and then sell it to the Nazis for 20%. Okay. Ah. That's very helpful. I've been neglecting fun. Ooh, a restaurant. That'll probably do me a lot of good. And no harm in building it right next to the embassy. Restaurant over here would do some good too. Of course, the real problem now is number of workers. I wonder, how near the embassy do the barracks need to be to count as near the embassy? Okay, support is swinging back my way.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want...
Acknowledge issue. Unhappiness. Praise faction. Capitalists. Blame superpower. Oh, yeah. Fuck the Axis. Promise improvement. Oh, I can't. That's fair.
My friends, you are the dedicated ones, for whom no hardship is too great. True Tropicans. Your tribulations shall be rewarded, with just a little more effort. My people, are you bored? Let Presidente entertain you. Oh, is nothing fun anymore? Let Presidente be all the fun you need. You don't enjoy life? Let Presidente enjoy it for you. Our ongoing prosperity is
And that deserves a
supported by
cheer.
the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people.
Right, as we
and
pass
your
wealth tax.
progressive attitudes towards taxation. Just as we praise our friends, so we condemn our enemies. The Axis wishes to remake the world over my mildly unsettled body.
Fuck the Axis.
My promises are made humbly, for I am Tropico. Remember, a vote for El Presidente is a vote for me.
Anything in colonial that I really want? The militarists won't like it if I give right to arms.
A good leader listens to the people, Presidente. Show you care for your Tropican comrades and win their hearts and souls, though you do not get to keep them.
Speaking of souls, I'd imagine that El Presidente
Oh, no.
is looking forward to joining me in heaven, rather than going to the other place. The Good Shepherd looks after the sheep, don't you agree?
Wow. I think I've got enough standing to take the hit.
Making stuff is good, isn't it? That's why they call them goods.
Well, I am already in the process of making some milk. Yeah, Axis, make yourselves useful.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to need a rather prompt decision on these offers.
Now, the neat thing about this is this actually pulls from my Swiss bank account, which, honestly, I don't care about much. Of course, that remains the problem that I don't actually have any unemployed citizens to employ. Ah, good. The allies are asking for gold. They're also asking for meat. I think I'll sell them meat, since the gold is already going to... Oh no, the gold is coming from... Yeah, maybe I should assign the gold one. Hey, doing well on education. Well, we are fulfilling the education suggestion. Barracks. Hopefully that's close. Yeah. Be really surprised if that wasn't close enough. Maybe a tavern. Put a smile on their faces.
Loyal Penultimo is speechless. Only the political majesty of his beloved Presidente stills Penultimo's tongue this way.
Ooh, nice big chunk of money coming in. Anybody still want gold? No, afraid not. Hides, though. I'm gonna have hides coming out. Oh, the cattle don't actually produce milk. Meat and hides. Ranch. Goats? Llamas? Can I milk llamas? Pretty sure I can milk goats. Sure, they'd appreciate a tavern over here. And nothing could possibly go wrong putting it immediately next to the steel mill. That having been said, as much as I'd love to see the results of our plantation, our ranch investments.
Listen to the people, Presidente. Show you care for your Tropican comrades and win their hearts and souls, though you do not get to keep them, okay?
Speaking of souls, I'd imagine that El Presidente is looking forward to joining me in heaven, rather than going to the other place. The Good Shepherd looks after the sheep, don't you agree?
Honestly, I'm kind of liking both of these, unlike last time. And, I don't know, I think I am a little behind on healthcare. So, sure, we'll build a clinic. Anyway, as I was saying, as much as I'd like to see the fruits of these labors, about all the time I have for this morning. So, that having been said, thank you very much for joining me, and I hope you have a delightful day.